Hey, what's up, guys? I got another short video for you guys. Um, I had another. If you guys seen my last video or the one before last about some crazy images showing up on my phone that I did not recognize. Well, it's happened 2 or 3 times since then, and just last night it happened, and it's pretty spooky. I mean. There's really no denying what's on the image. But first, I'm going to show you guys this cam on Botswana. It's in Africa, around this little pond. And it's weird. It's very weird. A lot of weird stuff goes on here. I get some weird looking things. Some like cloaked. There's a lot of cloaked stuff here that shows uncloaked a lot of times, but it's weird. These elephants sometimes I think are 3D projections, and they cover up a lot of stuff on the screen. Like, look at this. But you could see through it, and sometimes they even look robotic. Like, you could look through them and see like a skeleton, like a metal skeleton. But look at this. Look on top of this one right here, this supposed elephant standing right here, but look where his leg is, his front leg. It doesn't even look connected to his body. And then look on top. There's an alien head right here, guys. It's unmistakable. Let me back it up. You see the white head, the pronounced eyebrows, the 2 black eyes, the black mouth. I mean, look at this right here. You got the eye, the mouth, the pronounced eyebrows, the forehead. And it's like almost like this elephant image is cloaking the image of the alien. Because look, it's like right on top of the elephant. Or the supposed elephant. But look at the elephant. Look at his legs not even attached to his body. That's supposed to be his front leg. Other than that, where are his front legs? If that's not it. Then you look across the way, there's some weird stuff. I know it's horrible quality, so you can't really see. But what I want to show, another thing, is these screen demons that are right on the screen. I mean, if you guys look closely at your screen, you'll see screen demons all the time. Reptilian, greys, stuff like this. It's like a skeleton. Look at this. He's got this nose. It's like a triangle. It's got an eye. Another eye. And they're like translucent on the screen. It's got a mouth. And they're on all our screens, guys. That's why they make these screens. Demons hide in mirrors, especially black mirrors. What is your telephone? Or what is your smartphone, screen phone? When it's turned off, it's a black mirror. That's why you're going to have lots of screen demons. I mean, they're everywhere, guys. It's like they cover your screen, literally. There's another one right here. Here's an eye. There's another eye behind this shadow somewhere. There's its mouth. I mean, they overlap a lot of stuff, so sometimes it's hard to see, but you can always find screen demons. Always. If you just look. I mean, they're everywhere. But I'm going to move on. Okay. This was a picture. I've had several pictures like this, guys. It's very weird. Pictures of, like, my arm. And I don't just take pictures of my arm. And I've had, like, 3 of them like this. But this one looks really weird. It looks like I might be in a vehicle or something. Looks like I might be in my vehicle at night. This looks like the door, maybe. The door frame. I'm not sure. It looks like at nighttime or something. But I just want to show you this, because this was the first image that just showed like an arm. And then the one I got just last night, or that happened last night, this one will blow your mind. Come on. Okay, here's the arm again. But look behind it. I did not know what this was, guys. We noticed scales, my friend, and we both said, hey, that looks like scales. Look at this. Look at these scales, these blue scales. And then what is right above it? Look at this reptilian eye. Clear as day. And see, I don't remember taking this picture either. These are pictures, like, I don't remember taking. But look at this green reptilian eye with a slit right down the middle. And these blue scales. And then this, and then there's like, I don't know, there's this weird background. That looks like it could be a finger or something. I don't know, it's just very, very weird. You got this huge reptilian eye with these blue scales. I don't know what to think of that, guys. It freaked me out. Because after, I found my first pictures I didn't recognize, and that looked pretty spooky. Then I see this, and now I'm like, okay, what's going on? But yeah, it's very weird. Anyways, I want to show you guys this too, of our 3D projection, holographic projector, the sun. And I'm starting to figure it out more and more. They shoot the laser through a cube. This one, it almost looks like there's 2 lasers. There's one going out from the ground, one coming in from the sun in the same direction. But they shoot through a cube, almost like a Rubik's Cube. See, the cube is another symbol for the sun. And the sun it's the system that creates our reality, that projects. It's the main projector of our reality. That's why the elites worship the sun. That's why the Muslims worship the black cube. It's the cube. Is the sun, represents the sun. The Rubik's Cube, that's why it's such a main part of our culture too. It's like, the Rubik's Cube is it's like, there's been more Rubik's Cubes sold than anything in the world. But you look closely at the lasers and you look at these things, they're like Rubik's Cubes. And it spreads the light. You can see the laser. And it almost looks like there's 2 sets, doesn't it? It looks like there's 2 sets. And then, one thing with the pyramid, with the eye on top of the pyramid. I think the laser goes through the eye on the pyramid. Oh, damn it. Where was I? Sorry, guys. I was just about to show you the pyramid. Okay. Right here is the pyramid. It's a refraction with an eye on top. It's a green reptilian eye. And you can see this laser. It looks like it's almost shooting, like this one's going back out from the ground. You can see the line of the laser right there. But there's another one. I don't know if this one's going through the pyramid or if the pyramid's at the end from the other side, coming the other way. But you could clearly see this pyramid right here with a eye on top and a laser going through it. But you could see this laser going through and then there's a pyramid with an eye on top. But yeah, that's why I think a lot of this stuff around this pond is a holographic projection too. I mean, everything is a holographic projection, but I mean, I think these things are like cloaking a lot of stuff around this pond. Because I've caught some really weird stuff. Let's look at this one. Here's more. Okay. You see this red? It's like a laser point. But the sun is up here. You can see the sun's lenses coming right there. Then where's this laser point coming from? That's why I think there's one on the ground. And there's a tall white in here that I found. Look at this whole thing. It's like a group full of elephants that's all together, but they're cloaking some kind of craft or technology. You could see this metallic structure in the middle of all this, but it's cloaked. Then you have screen demons on top of it that are, you know, cloaking as well. Look at this eye right here. Oops. There's the pupil. But there's a tall gray, I think, right here. He goes up. There's his leg. It's hard to draw. He's got an arm coming down here. You can see his head up there. And you can only see like half of his body because he's cloaked too. But you could see the other legs start to go down right here. I know, that's probably hard for you guys to see. But I can see the top of his head with a red dot. Oh man, that just looks horrible. You can kind of see a white head right there with two eyes, two black eyes and a red dot on the forehead. And that's right on top of these shoulders that are translucent with a white arm coming down, big long white legs. And the other arm would be coming down right there. Oops. It looks like a big, tall white standing there that's cloaked. He's like half translucent. You could see one white leg, and then the other. See, this is a leg, this white line, and then look next to it. There's this white gray line, then it goes up. You can almost see the hip bone. You can see shoulders. But I mean, look over here. Like I said, they use these animals for like cloaking. Because you see like this back of this elephant right here. But you also see all this metallic. It's like mashed together. They make it so hard to really decipher. You see this like structures in here. And look at this, man. It's crazy. All this stuff. It's so weird. This whole pond is just weird. So many elephants show up here too. Oh, look at this. Look at this green stuff over here. I mean, look at that. That's like... Around here, you see the green scales up there. See a green thing right here. I don't know. It's so hard to decipher. Because it's so mashed together. But when you back it up, it just looks really weird. I mean, it looks very weird. There's some stuff going on there. And that's why I think these elephants are used for, like, cloaking. Some of them, anyway. They're cloaking some kind of craft right there. And when you look across the pond, there's some stuff going on there, too. Like, what is this thing? Coming out of the ground. That's normally not there. It's just very weird, guys. You got this red laser point right here that's, or lens, or whatever you want to call it. It's really strange. Man. I don't really know what to say, guys. That's just very weird. And then there's some other stuff I wanted to show you guys. Okay, oh yeah. There's a picture I took above my house. I just wanted to prove to my friend that you can take a picture in the sky any single time, anywhere, blindly take a picture, and you will see these translucent craft and structures. And this one, I just took it above my house. Look at this stuff in the clouds. I mean, look at that. And then look at this whole structure. You can see it. They're like columns of... It's like a huge building, I guess. Station? I don't know. But look at the whole thing. I mean, the whole sky is like this. But look at this. You definitely got these weird craft. This almost looks like a coiled snake. Look at the bottom. It's like, you know, almost like coiling up, all the way up. There's one coil on the bottom, two coils. It just looks weird. Then you look inside these clouds, you just see structures like all over the place. through the clouds. I mean, you see all these designs and stuff on this, like, there's just all this symbolism and these weird, like, alien-like designs on this stuff. It's like engravings. And that's like the grid that these things use, and it's just very, very weird. But it looks like a cigar craft up here. Yeah, you guys see that? I mean, it's got like a bulbous end, cigar craft type thing. But there's so much stuff. I mean, look at this. It's clearly huge structures in the sky. And our cameras pick this up because it picks up different spectrum frequencies that our eyes do not. And it's pretty wild. Wow, what's this up top? There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. I mean, look at this. I don't know. That was the only one I edited. I took a bunch of other pictures that I could have found all the same stuff. I mean, you see these cloud pictures. Like, I'll just take pictures of clouds, and then you darken them up and stuff, and you'll find this stuff no matter where you look. And, like, if you see, like, grids and stuff in the clouds, it's really obvious. Like, this is unedited. But watch. This is what I do. Okay, let's dehaze it. And stuff will just start coming out. I mean, you'll start seeing so much stuff. Come on, there we go. Yeah, see, I darkened it up. Now look between these clouds. Got a huge eye right there. You can see the structures within the clouds. I mean, that's just wild, huh? Look at this eye right here. The structure around it. I mean, there's metallic looking as it just blows my mind, guys. I can't even explain all this stuff. All I know is that I know how to find this stuff. Anyone can find it. All you gotta do is point your phone in the sky and don't even look. Take a picture and then do this. You will see all kinds of stuff. I mean, people think it's so hard to find alien or demon activity or whatever. To me, they're the same thing. The devil, demon, he's a serpent, he's a reptilian. It's interdimensional, you know, the underworld, the other world, the netherworld. They're just other dimensions, it's other realms. It's all the same thing. These things are in a different dimension or frequency right outside ours. But check this out. I caught this picture. I thought it was a bug at first, but it's way too weird to be a bug. Look at this thing. Okay. Look at this. Now I'm going to brighten it up. I'm going to let you guys, I'm going to show you. Look at this. Some kind of weird craft, it looks like. Take some of the vibrance down. Make it a little brighter. Yeah, look at this. See this eye right here? See, they're trying to cloak this thing too, but you can see the metallic arm, like right here. It's got some little thing, maybe like a gun on there. There's another arm on this side. And then there's some kind of weird face or something on it. But you can see an alien head right there. I mean, you can see the side of it running towards the back right there. It's some kind of craft. It's very weird. I thought this was some kind of elongated skull, but I don't know what that is. Damn it. See, they cook it so good, and then the quality on this stuff, it gets bad. Like, you start messing with it too much, but sometimes you have to lighten it up to really see some stuff. Man, it's weird. That is just weird, guys. There's like an eye on the front of it. Now that I can see it. I mean, there's always eyes. That's like their main symbol. Because a lot of these machines, these craft, are like living. They're conscious craft. And it's weird because the eyes on some of these craft is like, I mean, you could tell they're conscious beings. If you've ever seen like a cheesy, scary movie or something with some kind of like object with an eye on it, it like blinks like an 80s movie. It kind of looks like that, but it's just weird. This is more real because it's actually on actual weather cams. And this is no bug. I mean, I've never seen a bug like that. It's just really, the shape is all weird. That looks... It's just very weird, guys. I can't even explain it. But there is pictures of these things. I think that same craft right here. I'm pretty sure. Because there's two arms coming off this thing, too. Oops. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, man, you can't see it on that one. But there's two... That dark thing coming down is actually two little arms. Let's see, I think I got it at the top. Oh, yeah, there's another image I wanted to show you guys on this Botswana thing. The sky. I've gotten so much crazy stuff on the sky. It's like just filled with all kinds of crazy stuff. I mean, look in the background here. Look at this crap. It's clearly some kind of craft. Some kind of saucer. With a bulb at the bottom. And above it is another one sticking out. You can see the framework in the clouds. But it's so weird. It's like inside the clouds is all these weird structures. And sometimes it's like it opens up into like a portal into another world where you see these images and these faces. Like there's always faces in the sky too. Look at this. Here's an eye. I mean, that could just be a screen demon. Screen demons are in the screen. Because you'll catch those too. They overlap. And it's hard to tell sometimes what's, you know, the camera taking pictures of and what's on the screen. In the screen. But you can see this craft poking through the clouds. See, now there's nothing at this pond, really. But in the sky, there's a bunch of stuff. Look at that. Here's another, like, cigar type thing. It's going into, like, a wheel. I've caught these wheels before, too. Let's see here. I mean, look at that. That's just weird. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff when you look through the clouds. I mean, it's like the whole sky. And the crazy thing is, even on like the ISS cams, I'm seeing so much more stuff. It's really crazy. I'm trying to get as much in this video as I can to you guys. Oh yeah, some stuff I caught on the Starman cam. I still get stuff off here all the time. Some crazy stuff. Like, I got several aliens just in the windshield. I think this thing was caught by a ship. And the images that you see of Earth and stuff is just, it's just fake. It's just a projection. Because I think they're inside of a craft. Because I got several beings. I mean, yeah, they're all over the place. But there's one where this reptilian arm is grabbing the steering wheel. And it's like, look at this. Because on Starman, he's got his elbow sitting on the door. And he's got one hand on the steering wheel the whole time. Because it's a dummy, right? So he's got his left elbow on the door. He's not grabbing the wheel with it. But look at this. Look at this green hand. It's cloaked. It's all blotchy, but you could still make it out. I'll follow it. And then there's a claw coming out here. Here's the thumb. Damn it. Here's a claw. Here's a thumb. Another one coming down. I don't know, why did it shoot down like that? I just can't draw on this stuff, guys. But you could see the green and this arm coming in front of the driver's face, grabbing the steering wheel. And it's cloaked, but it's green skin with these claws poking out. And I notice when these things are around, like heavily, there's all these weird colors going on in the ride. Several different colors. Look at his hand. I mean, look at this. There's all these different colors. And I don't know if that's from the whoever's trying to cloak it, or if they're trying to cloak it, or why this stuff is on the screen. But look at his helmet. There's some crazy stuff in his helmet. I can't really make it out. But yeah, there's a face. There's a couple faces in here. One right there. There's one behind this black. You can see this big white light. Look at this eye, or whatever it is. I mean, what is that? Is that another hand? Yeah, I think it is. I think this is another arm coming in here, guys. On this side, too. You got some... Oh, damn it. Got something reaching in. You can see how his hand goes up. I could see fingers. And then the thumb comes around like that. And they're translucent, so it's like hard to actually see their full bodies. They become translucent. And we're lucky because our cameras can catch some parts of them. So you look in the mirror. In the mirror, it's like all whited out. See this like eyeball. That's crazy. But you see how lit up this thing is. Oh wow, yeah, there's a reptoid right there. Got an eye and an eye. His mouth is right there. Oh, there's another one too. Right there. You can see a big black eye. But this one, really, I was just trying to show the hand. How this thing's coming across him, grabbing the steering wheel, and you could even see the claws. Very weird. Alright, I'm getting to my limit here, guys. Yeah, there's a bunch of crazy stuff on here. Check this out. You see this? It's like red around here with this green reptilian eye. I think there's another one right here. And look at this. Look at this green stuff, like wrapping around the steering wheel. I don't know if this is what this is. But look at this. It's like wrapping around the steering wheel. It's like a snake. I don't know what that is. But yeah, look in the mirror over here too. It looks like you got a white or something. See these whites with these big, huge, the whites have, some of them have huge, big blue eyes. Oops. Yeah, I mean, you guys can see that in the mirror. There's a huge blue eye right there with white skin. There's his nose. Actually, his head's more like this big. The other eye's right there, and the nostril. It's right there. So we got one eye, we got two eyes, big head, and then look at this cloak stuff right in the passenger seat. I can't figure this out. I don't know what this stuff is. It's some weird stuff though, guys. That's all I gotta say. It's very weird. Look at his helmet. It looks like something's got its head poking over. Oh wow. Oh yeah. Look at this. You got a reptilian or something right here. See this like white smoke? But you got an eye right there. You even got two nostrils, a mouth. I mean, that's made out pretty well right there. There's two eyes, yep, reptilian eyes. Green skin. Yep, there's a reptoid right there. He's right in front of the windshield. I mean, looking right into the windshield. That's just spooky. Oh, wow. Man, that's an ugly looking thing. Okay, that's ugly. There's two of them. See, I don't know about that first one, but I know for a fact this is one right here. He's translucent. He's got an eye there, a crooked mouth, just an ugly face. You can see the marks on his forehead too. Wow. Yep, it looks like there's probably two of them right there. That's just crazy. I don't know.